Hello, my brother. I'm so glad to talk to you again. It's been 2.5 years since we stopped operations for Dream Connections. Didn't think it'd be coming back, but I tell you, when we had a break to step away and really look at what we did over 12 years, it was something really beautiful. You know, we made such a priority to give a sincere experience, to be the one to help you meet real people, for make sure you guys were all there trained and ready to go, and you're ready with the right reasons. And to look at the events we did, the beautiful events, the relationships, the joy, the fun experiences, the memories, the travel, all the things we got to do together, and the results. Wow. I mean, 900 plus people married, 450 marriages, and then 50 some plus babies born. We created something absolutely beautiful. And I know so many of you have been writing to me for the last 2.5 years saying, I missed it. I wanted to go. I didn't get a chance. And I really hadn't planned on coming back. And I sort of, in a way, really owe you an apology. I had become tired, I think, because with every relationship, there's always some drama. So as much as what we were doing was beautiful and you could see all that, daily life was somewhat traumatic. And these people who had never been customers, didn't know me personally, creating this network of trolls, I guess you'd say, was painful. I took it personally. And so for me to step away was refreshing, and I have a chance to finish writing a book. But you know, I don't know what it was. I think somewhere last week, something just grabbed my heart. One of you wrote and just sincerely said, you know, I've tried other places and I'm still looking and I wish you were open. And something just opened my heart and said, sure, why not? You know, for the guys who are still there and looking for something, maybe you've tried other dating sites, maybe you tried dating at home, maybe a relationship you had didn't work out and you came back and, oh no, Dream Connections is closed. And I thought, let me check with Inga and see if she still has ladies. And Inga was very excited. If you don't know, Inga was our manager in Ukraine. And I talked to Noi over in Thailand, and she said, I'd love to work with your guys again. You know, because we had the great reputation among all those Slavic ladies, all those countries around Ukraine and in Ukraine and in Thailand about bringing good men. That's you. That's a reflection on you. It means you really had a good heart. You wanted the right thing. You wanted to create a lasting, loyal relationship. And, you know, we did our personal development stuff to get you guys really feeling confident and good and looking good. And so I thought, you know, I don't know we could travel and do actual tours again, but I can at least start and offer VQTs. These ladies are looking. You guys are looking. So I thought I would, I don't know, get out of the way or at least make the introduction and let you guys have a chance to see if your wife is still out there looking while you're looking. So, you know, I had to close down Dream Connections, but I just have a personal Gmail address. And if you want to send me an email, I'll connect you with Inga or Noi, and you guys can start looking to see in those virtual Quest Tour programs to see if your wife is still waiting for you and if your time is here. Maybe there's a reason all this happened. The time is now. And I'd be happy to at least connect you and get a little bit of, you know, income for Noi and for Inga and maybe even Ksenia and for you guys to be able to find what you're looking for, because the ache is in your heart. I know it is. I got your emails and I've seen them over the last 2.5 years. You know, you really want to find lasting love. You want to find a relationship, and I respect that. And truly, aside from the trolls, the tribe has loved me, and I love you guys, and I want to thank you for that. You've changed my life in such a profound way. I want to thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for being fierce warriors for light and good, and for even just the nobility of marriage and wanting to have something real and lasting. And I look back at it, we should all be proud. We did something that's never been done in the world and hasn't been done since. I don't know, it will be done again. We brought and created a really sincere opportunity for people to meet in a wholesome environment that's there for the right reasons. And to think about creating over 450 marriages in 12 years, you know, as we were going through it, you know, it was always busy. And like I said, there's a lot of relationship drama. And I'm glad that we helped because a lot of those worked out. And by the time we left, you know, we still had 95% of those marriages still together, you know, from after all those years at Dream Connections for 12 years. So let me do that back and offer this back as a service to you, if this is of interest to you and your heart is still there and you're wishing Dream Connections would be open again. And by the way, I got to think, I saw some messages there for some of the guys who've been married for a long time. They saw the one video we put up with some of the ladies' profiles in Ukraine. I'll have one soon with the ladies in Thailand for you guys. And they said, I'm so happy to see it. He says, we're celebrating 5 years of marriage and it's all due to Dream Connections. It warmed my heart and realized it was good. We did something really good, and we did it together as a tribe, as a brotherhood, with strength and honor and all the things we did together. Maybe the journey's not over. Well, at least if yours is still going and your desire in your heart, your quest is to find a wife and feel she's still out there, let me at least make that introduction. So here's what to do. Shoot me that email just to dcromance4me@gmail.com. dcromance4me@gmail.com. I've set it up just as a way I can make introductions to you and Noi and Inga for Ukraine. And let them you guys have a free conversation with them to find out, little know about you and find out if they feel there's some matches for you, and put their matchmaking skills to work that were so effective in creating all those wonderful relationships. And then go ahead and pay for the VQT and start your Zoom dates and meet these ladies. And then the one question I know that has come up and will come up is, well, how do I meet them? We're in a war zone. And I'll tell you, because not only did I stay there for the first 8 months of the war, but then I made a return trip. And I can tell you that, unless you're trying to go into a war zone, we've had guys going in and visiting their ladies. That's what they've told me. So I'll give you tips on how to do it if you want to do that, or you can ask them and, pay for their transportation, maybe to come over to Bucharest or somewhere in Moldova to meet out of the country if you don't want to go in. Or some of them, maybe they're already out of Ukraine themselves. Anyway, it can be done, and honestly, I didn't worry about my safety, but that's a call you'll have to make. If you flew into Moldova, there's a 4-hour bus ride to Odessa, and when I was there, just less than a year ago, everyone goes on and makes life normal. We have this beautiful survival instinct within us. We want to make the best with what we're giving. And so I went to my favorite restaurant, and I drove freely, which of course I like that. And that's available. So I guess where there's a will, there's a way. I'll put it that way. And you can decide whether to meet in the country or out of the country. And, your lady should be your guide to help you. And so when you build a relationship. So anyway, what'll happen is I'll connect you with an email. You'll set up a time for a free Zoom call with Inga for Ukraine, Slavic ladies, and Noi for Thai ladies in Bangkok, and just have that conversation. And if it feels like something you'd like to proceed with, then I'll just send you the invoice then, and she will arrange the dates, and she'll be with you on the dates. She'll coach you afterwards how they went, and you'll see where the energy goes. And most of the time in these VQTs, we've had two people, both the man and the lady are both like, I like what I'm getting here. I'm excited about this. And so then you'll have, follow up your Zoom dates, you create a relationship online that's yours. You guys talk freely, and then you guys will make arrangements for when you can meet each other and add to the numbers of Dream Connections marriages that we already have. And I wish that for you. So I do this out of love, and I just want to facilitate this for you. So I'll make the connection, and I hope you find what's in your heart. I always believe that if you believed she was there, you listen to your heart and said, the one I'm looking for, I believe is still there for me. I just say, follow your heart and find out. I mean, at least don't get to the end of your days and say, I wish I would have at least tried. And this is what I had. I'm telling you, the first months, if not year after the war started, I had so many emails from guys going, I waited too long. I waited too long. I wish I wouldn't have. I wish I wouldn't have. And I'm just turning this on, and we'll see if this works. And everybody's asking, well, when are you going to do tours? I don't know. I don't know if we will or not. One thing at a time. Let's see if this works. And the way it works is you taking the initiative to say, I'm going to step up, I'm going to raise my hand, and I'm going to send Mark an email, and I'll see where this goes. Because the beauty of these relationships is tremendous. The friendships I've developed, over the years with these couples, and the kids, their happiness, what they post on their Facebook pages, all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful. And I'm so glad we did it. I'm so glad we did it. What a beautiful heritage. What a beautiful legacy, part of the name of my new book, that we have, that we've created generations. And out of those, who knows, we'll get the next Steve Jobs and Einstein or whatever the case may be. But most of all, there's happiness. Most of all, there's love. And most of all, what we have here is care for each other, and it's sincere. You notice I have this picture I took of my office before we left the country, the background there, and I miss it so much. We had all those years there together and the broadcasts I had there, and at least I can bring this little memorial back of of what was there and all the time spent there together. And the truth is, wherever you are, the dream is in your heart, then it's alive. Then it's alive. Ladies are hoping Dream Connections come together. Inga said, oh, wait till I tell them Dream Connections is live. We're going to get somebody signing up. And so many of you guys, when you hear, I'm at least opening the door to this, and I'm going to start connecting you guys and wishing you the best, giving you my heart and saying, I hope for you happiness. I hope for you to find everything your heart desires. But none of it happens if you don't try. So I just recommend you trying. Reach out, shoot me that email, and I'll look forward to making that connection with Inga. Have your free call, see if it's a right fit for you to go forward, and in your heart, see if a Dream Connections lady is still possible for you. Can you believe it? That would be so cool. So I do this for you. And out of care and love for the tribe and the brotherhood we had for all those years, let's go. Let's share more stories, and then maybe in the months ahead, I'll even do an interview with one of you guys who found your lady, and we'll see what happens. But it starts today with a decision from my heart when somebody really touched me deeply and said, I just believe she's there, and I wish you were open. And it prompted me enough to call Inga and say, what do you think? Could we? She said, yeah, let's do it. So please, guys, honor me. She said yes. Sign up. Shoot me an email. Let's make this happen. Let's show her that we're still here, that we want to make it happen. Show me that you'd like for Dream Connections to be alive. And this is just day one. We'll see what happens next. I'll shoot you guys some emails. Most of all, I'd just like to stay connected here and let you see my face. I see yours. And I love you. I wish you the best. Go get them. If you feel in your heart she's out there, don't let that go unanswered. Don't go to the end of your day saying, I wish I would have tried. You can at least try. All right? I'll look for your emails and your comments, and I'll talk to you soon.